Hi, this is Toby, and today I'll be showing you the work on my Acacia bonsai from 2023 to 2024 part 1. And I haven't done much to this tree since the last time you saw it in the video. The only thing I've done was weed it and top up the soil that was lost from weeding. But other than that, I haven't done much. It's grown over winter. You can see it's filled up since I pruned it last. And last time I left it, the goal was to try and thicken this branch a bit, because you can see it's a bit thin. And this branch is quite thick, so I tried controlling it. And I think this branch has actually thickened up a bit. You can see the growth is quite even on the tree now. I think I'm at a stage where I'm quite happy with the growth. It's not extremely vigorous, but it's also not really weak. So the tree is doing really well, and I think next season I'll give it a proper bonsai pot. I didn't get one for it this season. I think I've been repotting it quite a lot, and I do want some of these scars to close over. There was a bit of scale last time and I cleaned that, and that's good. All I gotta do today is, I haven't really cleaned up some of the pruning stubs from last time, so I have to quickly go through stubs like this and dead stuff that's just died over winter. I have to get rid of, so I will quickly do that. Clean up all the stubs. I have noticed there's still a bit of scale remaining. I'm not sure if it's dead or if it's alive, because they do come off quite easily, but I will just spray it again this afternoon. I'm gonna see if I need to do any pruning. I might. Again, I'm trying to leave this part of the tree to thicken up, so I'm going to cut more off here, and I'll leave more on the top as well, because I want the top to thicken. So I think the only pruning I'll be doing is on this side of the tree. The growth has come back, you can see, so we did get some new growth over winter. I am just going to shorten it. I haven't fertilized the tree yet, but I will soon. Some stuff like this, that's the 1 into 2, I'll keep, because I don't need to get rid of it that quickly. It's still quite soft, but anything that's grown quite long, kind of like this, I'll shorten back, because I only want to prune this side of the tree, or this branch in particular, because it's getting quite thick. I'll just take the tip off. Take that. Take that back. Just the tip. I think that's all I really need to do to it. I wonder if I need to take this off. This is 1 dividing to 2. I think I might. I still want to take this part of the branch back. I think there's too much here. If I take this part of the branch back, I think it'll suit the tree better. I just want to reduce this branch. This part I don't really like. I'm going to take it back. See how the tree looks from the side. It hasn't really changed much, because there's just so much on this side. I think I can fix that up a bit, but that does give a bit of light for the branch underneath, and the branch underneath is a bit long. We'll keep it for now. I can always take it back. I don't think I'll do anything else to it for now. I'll let everything grow, and once everything just fills up, we'll prune it hard back, and I'll work on the structure. So we are going to be pruning the Acacia today. I have fertilized a bit, and you can see it's starting to grow. So the growth is quite even, although this trunk is, again, or the side branch I should say, is slightly thinner than that one. It is catching up, and I like that. So I will prune this one harder than this one, and I think by this season we can balance it out, because if I don't prune this one, it's going to go upwards and then take to the top, and it's going to compete for the leader. I become very, very thick. Look at it from the side. It's okay. I did notice a flaw on the tree, and that is this little branch that's kind of died. And it doesn't flow, because I've got 3 branches coming from the same place, and I don't know why it died. It was quite vigorous before, but that makes my job easier. I was going to remove this branch, so I'm going to just come in and cut that off like that. Maybe I'll come in with these cutters and smoothen the cut a bit. Like that. Come from the side. Doesn't really deduct too much from the plant. Then this branch I want to take back. In fact, I don't think I'm going to take this back anymore, because I pruned this quite heavily.
That's okay. Let's start with the pruning. Again, I'm going to just prune everything short and then want to go inside. So I've pruned everything back. Now it's time to come in and work on the details. The division here is a bit... it's a bit long. Let's come from the side. I want to be pushing this tree back. So I pruned it here before and it only divided from... it didn't divide at all. It just remained as one branch. I'm wondering if I should take it back further. I think I will. Because it's got plenty of vigor in the tree. Again, stuff on the top we can prune back harder. I think I can take this one back a bit further. Again, I'm going to keep this branch pruned quite compact because I want a lot more vigor to go to the left of the tree. It's okay, there's a bit of scale, but not too much. Just can take them back here. I think that cleans up this side of the tree quite nicely. I'm not liking how this goes out quite far. Can I take it? I think I'll take, even though I'm getting rid of ramification, I'm going to take this completely back. I want to make the tree super compact today. I'm going to prune it hard back. This is also way too long. It's also coming at a funny angle. It's crossing underneath, but I think I'll keep it for now. I don't have anything else there. Let me just move my other plants out of the way. This is very long. I'm just going to prune everything back to where the internodes were short. If I look at it from the side, that's looking okay. This we are going to prune back. Again, I'm liking this tree. The internodes on some of these branches, you can see they start off quite tight, and then after I fertilized it, it gradually gets larger. So I think that's a good technique to let it just grow a bit weak, and then I'm going to fertilize it to let it gain some vigor before I prune it, and then repeat. So when the shoots come out, I won't fertilize it. And until I get a few internodes, I will then fertilize and let it grow with vigor. I'm liking how this tree is developing. It's come a long way. It's really come a long way. I have just noticed this is too long. And I know if I don't prune it this often, I know it can flower. I'm pretty sure it's old enough. I can't let this just keep on growing. I'm going to just tip it and pinch it. Some of the phyllodes that are crossing, I'm going to just get rid of. Some of these old phyllodes with a bit of scale on it. I will continue to clean up the tree. So I finished pruning it, and I have shortened some of the phyllodes as well, just to reduce the vigor a bit. Not too much. You can see I still have kept some of the longer phyllodes on. That's okay. I should have kept a bit more on this side. In fact, no, I did keep a lot on this side. That's enough. Let's look at the tree. You can see very nice flowing structure. It is a bit straight here. I'm wondering if I think I'll do a big cut today. It's too straight up here. Where does this lead? This goes up top. We'll cut it all the way back here first. That's still too straight. I'm going to cut it back there. That looks a lot better. So the front of the tree is somewhere around here like that. I'm getting quite a nice profile. Again, some of these phyllodes did go a bit droopy during midday, so it is taking a lot of water. And whenever I reduce it, it wouldn't need as much water as before. But the tree will still grow nicely. If we look at it from the top, you can see each branch has its own spot of light, so it shouldn't have any dieback. Look at it from the side. It is a bit long out here, but we can always grow the other side a bit longer. I think the last goal is to just develop a canopy around this tall, and we've got the basic structure of the tree set, and then we'll be working on ramification. So we'll put the tree back and we'll let it grow and we'll see what happens. I do have some long shoots I need to cut off. This branch, again, I've reduced the vigor significantly. You can see it's not thickening as quickly as anymore, and this branch is catching up. I do want this wound near the roots to heal, but I don't know if that's going to be possible. My wounds on the trunk, you can see the wounds are closing up, so that's good. Now I'm going to just prune back the long shoots. Tip this. Again, I'm keeping this branch from just exploding because it's going to go skywards, merge with the canopy. So it's getting pruned back hard. So something like this, the phylloid length is probably how small I can get it. That's okay. It's not a tree we can reduce the vigor that much, but I think it's quite interesting for a native plant. Some of the shoots up here haven't really extended, so I'm not going to prune it back too hard. This branch is getting quite vigorous. There is a long shoot here that I can just take back. That's okay. Actually no, that's going too long. I can prune that back. Just the canopy left. Now, I don't know when this tree is going to bloom. I think it's because I'm pruning it a lot, so that's why it's not blooming. Whereas if I actually let it grow, I think I can keep that for now at the top. Yeah, that's okay. This branch, this small branch died back, so I'm gonna just take that off. It's dead. I think I'll pinch this. I think I've got the lower branches sorted quite nicely. I do want a bit more growth on top. This might be getting just a bit too long for my liking. I do want to get a rounded shape, and I know right now I'm not really getting that because I'm not getting anything on the top, so I do want that to fill up a bit. So I think that's going to be the next stage, is filling up here, so I can prune everything into a rounded shape, and we've pretty much got the tree to a nice shape. And I just noticed the caterpillar there, so that's what's been eating my phyllodes. But anyways, I think that's going to be it. I think I'll show you another update when the tree fills in, and we're going to prune it later in the next part of the video, which will be part 2. But I'm going to show you a final update before I end the video. So here is the final update of the acacia for this video. You can see the new growth is starting to fill in again. I'm getting nice new phyllodes. It's actually quite compact, this new growth, which I'm really happy about. And I'm going to wait a bit more before I prune it. I'm really happy with how this tree's come along. The trunk, it's got decent thickness. The scars are healing. And I haven't gotten it to bloom yet, this tree, because I'm pruning it so much. But I think in the future, when I get enough ramification and the growth slows down and I don't prune it a lot anymore, I might actually be able to get this plant to bloom with the lovely yellow flowers. But anyways, thanks for watching this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below and I will answer them. But anyways, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.